we are really excited to be just joining everyone for this exciting celebration. This is your first time announcing the
This
parade.
is my very first year. I mean, I'm a rookie, so Anita, you got to show me the way.
No, this is all about just celebration. We have a great city, one of the largest 4th of July parades in the nation. Wonderful floats and community groups, and we're just going to celebrate everybody having a great time. Lots of people today, red, white, and blue everywhere.
Oh, and
really
Sparky
excited.
is running around.
We
Sparky
did. We
is
saw
all
Sparky.
over the parade route, so
He's
that's a cool thing.
A mascot. There he is. As you can see, Sparky. All
Yay,
the kids are
Sparky.
flocking to Sparky to take selfies. It's been really fun to see throughout the parade route. People really ready. We're going to kick it off soon with the Arlington Community Band. With our national anthem that starts our parade every year.
That's going to be really great. And listen, special thanks to all the sponsors that made this happen. Correct, Anita? We have the City of Arlington. We have the University of Texas at Arlington. And our broadcast sponsor, Candlelight Inn, who, by the way, has some of the best cheese enchiladas in town.
I was going to comment on the guacamole.
Okay,
I mean,
that
just
too.
world-class guacamole.
It is great. So they are our broadcast sponsor, helping to make this happen across multiple channels throughout this city. That's very exciting, Anita, right?
Yes, absolutely, because this the national anthem is about to begin. We'll
Here we
turn our
go.
attention there. What a great way to start the parade.
I'm ready to go, Anita.
It's going to be great. I want to tell everyone, first of all, what the parade theme is for this year. It's Home Run for Heroes. Of course, we're home to
the Texas Rangers.
World
right.
Champion.
World
Texas
champions.
Rangers. We'll see if we can do it 2 years in a row.
I think we can. I'm feeling it. Are you
there's-
feeling it?
Yes, there's going to be some special guests. One in particular today that you don't want to miss.
No.
World-class Texas Rangers from classic days back in the 80s will be here with us today in our parade. Lots of sponsors, as you mentioned earlier. Our broadcast sponsor with
Yes.
Candlelight Inn.
Candlelight
but we have
Inn.
many others.
And the City of Arlington and the University of Texas at Arlington, all great partners here to make this parade happen. And then we also have a whole list of our gold sponsors this year. I'm going to read these. Allen and Bonnie Pecci, Ultra Pay, Arlington Chess Club, Arlington Highlands, Arlington Today, Bonchon Arlington, Downtown Arlington, First Christian Church, Greater Arlington Chamber of Commerce, Help Center for the LBGT, Health and Wellness, June Owens, Just Serve, Levitt Pavilion, Arlington, one of my favorite, Moore Church, Tarrant County Central Labor Council, Texas Appliance, and Builder Supply.
And we have a list of blue sponsors as well that help make sure this parade comes off without a hitch every year. Arlington Convention and Visitors Bureau, Carnut Hafer, the Dove Firm, Foundation for a Drug-Free World, Frost Bank, Harris Cook Attorneys and Counselors at Law, Methodist Mansfield Medical Center, MMA, Newman International Academy, Pantego Lions Club, The Runner, and Spring Creek Barbecue. Also, Your Teas, Precision Press, and Christ Embassy, all sponsors of today's parade.
I mean, that's amazing. That many organizations wanting to support and promote the freedom that goes on by celebrating July 4th. So it's an exciting time for those organizations and all of us to make this happen.
Oh, absolutely. And every year we see some of the same sights, and it's great. You've noticed today already that there are people up and down all the roadways. Not uncommon at all to see tents pitched along the route the night before. When I was walking up today, I met some folks that literally came at 9 o'clock last night, put their tents up because they wanted that front row seat to the Arlington 4th of July parade.
Well, what's really nice, too, is with the parade map, you can kind of target where you want to be. And I know early this morning when our crew arrived at the Levitt, there were already tents out along Abrams Street, and they were like very surprised, but ready to go. So that's kind of exciting.
Everyone tries to target those shady spots first.
We're a town of 400,000 people.
We are,
but we're still this cool small town feel and vibe when we can put on a parade like the Arlington Independence Day Parade.
And one recognized across the nation as one of the biggest and the best right here in Arlington.
And all volunteer driven, by the way. It is all produced and organized. I mean, the minute this is over, they will start producing for next year.
All right, we're going to take a look at the staging area, and that's where all the magic starts to happen as the floats and the participants get ready to
I'm here at the
roll
staging
into
area
the parade.
with Arlington Mayor Jim Ross. So, Mayor Ross, what are you most excited for about the 4th of July this year?
Well, look around you here. Isn't this exciting to see everybody out here flying flags, celebrating America? It's wonderful.
Yeah, that's awesome. So how many years have you been to the Arlington Parade?
I think it's easier to think decades. I've been out here for as long as I can remember, bringing my kids out here when they were little bitty, and now they're old with kids of their own now. Still coming out today. Just absolutely love this. This is what community is about.
Yeah, and do you have a favorite float every year? I know I'm a big fan of the Motorcycle Elvis group. Do you have a favorite?
Yeah, the Motorcycle Elvis group is cool, but I like our local high school bands when they come out. They just sort of, you can't have a parade without your local high schools, and we have the best high schools around.
That's amazing. Go Bikes! Thank you. Back to you, Anita.
All right, we want to give special thanks again to our broadcast sponsor, Candlelight Inn. They're sponsoring the parade today. Also, just so you guys know, the parade is being broadcast live on Facebook and the Arlington ISD YouTube channel. So you can watch replays there as well. The City of Arlington's cable channel, Spectrum, Channel 16, and AT&T UVerse are also carrying the parade, and Channel 99 and the city's webpage. It's going to be really hard to miss this parade.
I mean, you're not going to miss it at all. I mean, there is a ton of ways to see it going on this year, so that's really nice.
And I know you wanted to remember someone special to you this year.
Absolutely. You guys, if we, okay, we'll pause for just one moment.
Haley.
I think
Haley's
Haley's
in the
ready.
field.
Okay, Haley, take it away.
Good morning. I'm here with Troop 517, which is a troop in Arlington, Texas, dedicated to serving individuals with intellectual disabilities. Here's Becky, the Scoutmaster.
Good morning. We're so glad you're here with us today. Happy 4th of July.
Thank you. Good morning, Troop 517.
Good morning. Happy 4th of July.
So, Becky, does your troop have any traditions for 4th of July? Do you guys always come to the parade together?
Oh, yes, Megan, we do. For many, many years, we've been walking in the parade with the Optimist Club. And about 4 years ago, the city asked us to post the colors to kick off the parade right in front of City Hall. And I have to say, this troop did such an awesome job showing patriotism and how to respect the flag. We've been invited back every year. And so this was our 4th year to post the colors right here.
Oh, that's awesome. Are you guys going to be in the parade today?
Yes, we get to go and be on the float with our sponsors, the Advocates for Special People, who have a beautiful new bus. And then we'll also be joining our friends on the Optimist Parade float. They've just won the Mayor's Award, so they'll be at the beginning, and the Advocates for Special People will be in the middle.
Awesome. Well, we'll keep an eye out for you in the parade then. Thank you, Becky.
Thank you.
Awesome. This is Haley with Troop 517. Back to you, Anita.
Wonderful. Thank you so much to the Boy Scouts here every year supporting the parade.
Absolutely.
And I know before we started, you wanted to give a special memory.
Absolutely. You guys, I want to pause just a minute to remember a very special parade volunteer, Jack Watkins. He was a devoted parade volunteer who always showed up early and stayed late to make sure the parade route announcers could be heard through his audio expertise. And you guys, he passed away unexpectedly in April. The community was very saddened by the loss of Jack, because what a community leader that we had in Jack. So he was not only a wonderful musician, by the way, because we got to love those musicians, but a supporter of his fellow performers. So we love and miss you, Jack Watkins. Rest in peace.
He was truly remarkable. I had the honor of just working with him over and over again over the years, and went without a hitch every year because of him. So.
Absolutely. And this is just all the different things that go in to make a parade what it is, and this day so special. But early this morning, Anita, remember the 5K run started.
It sure did.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So there were runners coming. I mean, what the report time was 5:30.
It was really what I would call stupid o'clock in the morning. It was not good, but they're very dedicated. And a lot of the runners came by and visited with us after the race, which was really, really fun.
Yes, they cleaned up a little bit, put on their parade.
Yes.
I mean, their 5K run T-shirts and sporting, and are ready to now sit back for a minute and watch this awesome parade. And that 5K is really, it's a special thing that kicks off our downtown.
Absolutely.
And the parade. So all the volunteers come out early and make this happen.
In the red, white, and blue. This parade, just so you guys know, was started in 1965. So we've been around for a long while. It was started by citizen Dottie Lynn, who later became a city council member and a member of Church Women United. So there's a long history here.
A long history.
And I hear Haley's out in the field. Haley, you're with Mr. Busby.
Happy Independence Day, Arlington. My name is Will, and I've served on the Arlington Independence Day Parade Board of Directors for 8 years. We're excited you tuned in to join us for this broadcast in the American Dream City. The Arlington Independence Day Parade, a significant event that began in 1965 as a bicycle parade in Randall Mill Park, has evolved into the longest running tradition in Arlington, one of the top Independence Day parades in the United States and the #1 in Texas. Each year, thousands of people gather along the 2-mile route that runs through the heart of Arlington and UTA, making it a truly remarkable sight. We are proud of this beloved tradition that holds a special place in our city. The Arlington Independence Day Parade was named the best of its size by the Texas Festivals and Events Association in 2023. The Arlington Independence Day Parade is the labor of love, brought to life by a dedicated team of volunteers who work tirelessly throughout the year to create a memorable experience on July 4th. This parade is made possible by the generous support of our sponsors, including business owners, community members, and others who selflessly contribute to bringing smiles and excitement to our community on Independence Day. We are also thankful for the City of Arlington, the Arlington Police Department, the Arlington Firefighters, Arlington ISD, UTA and its police department, and the countless others who work hard to keep us safe and help facilitate the experience we all know and love. We thank Candlelight Inn for sponsoring this broadcast. This year, we have a lot in store, including Texas Rangers Baseball Hall of Famer Ferguson Jenkins serving as our Grand Marshal. The board and all of our volunteers wish each of you a happy Independence Day. I leave you with these words that explain why we celebrate this day and why it's essential to all of us. In Congress, July 4th, 1776, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, and that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. From all of us here in the American Dream City, happy Independence Day. We look forward to seeing you along the route.
And Haley Weir, our field reporter, is out gathering stories. Let's see who Haley has found to talk to next.
Good morning. I'm here with the Murphy family, and I hear it's someone's very first 4th of July parade here in Arlington.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yes. Can you say yes? I'm so happy. Oh.
It's okay. We're super excited. We just saw Sparky come on by. But here they have a pretty sick ride. I think maybe next year y'all can ride in the parade with the Jeep Club.
Oh, I didn't know there was a Jeep Club. We are definitely going to look into that.
Yes, is it the Jeepers of North Texas or whatever?
Yes, that's right.
Oh,
Okay.
good. Would you like to do that? Have your Jeep in the parade? Say happy.
Yeah, so I heard that y'all are from Arlington. So how many years have y'all been going to the Arlington Parade?
Oh, I've been coming here since I was probably 8 years old. My dad used to have a business that the parade had a float in, so I've been coming here for years. And then him and I, he hadn't come until the first time with me. We moved to Austin a couple years ago for about a decade, and we came back and had the babies. And this is your second time, right?
Second time,
Yeah. This is like my 30th time.
Awesome.
I'm so excited.
Well, I hope you'll have a great time at the parade. Thank you so much for talking to us.
All right. Phenomenal. That is a sick ride, as Haley said.
Right? What a great family outing. I
It's
mean,
so
you can ride in
fun.
a Jeep, you can hang out with your family in your car.
Yes, and I think they learned about the Jeeps that are in the parade. We have a ton of them that'll be showcasing their Jeeps with their special names on them today here in the parade. Something really fun and a tidbit for all of you that are watching. There is a bit of a famous person attached to our parade.
Okay, let's
Because
hear it, Anita.
this parade was featured in the movie Born on the 4th of July, starring Tom Cruise.
Okay, now that's a cool...
He's not the Grand Marshal today.
No,
though.
he is not. No, we got it even better than that.
Yes, indeed.
Definitely a hometown hero is coming
Absolutely.
up soon here. Absolutely. Hey, just so you guys know, too, this parade has a website, arlington4th.org, and a Facebook page, and it's active on Instagram. So you want to make sure you're following it so you can keep up with all the activity that's going on, some of these shots that are happening, and you can just really feel a part of it while you're at home. So you can be watching it on TV, pull up your phone, watch it on Facebook. It's a cool experience out here, and you know what? You can feel that at home too.
Absolutely. And I'm happy to say at this early hour of the parade, we have a lovely breeze.
We do.
Lots of people under their tents, shaded, and we're very close. We know the parade has kicked off, and we're going to see our first entry coming by in just a matter of minutes.
We sure are. And I mean, I have family at home watching. I don't know about you. I have friends. So we'll say hello to everybody's family and friends out there. Just thank you for
Absolutely.
tuning in to watch this today. It's going to be a great, great parade route. We can't wait to see the wonderful floats coming through. So thank you for joining in.
So the record holder
Okay.
for having the most entries in this parade are the Knights of Columbus. They have had 59 years in our parade.
Okay,
So
that's a lot.
that
of
is
years.
amazing.
That is a lot of years, a lot of tradition. And don't you know, gearing up for this, how important that is to them? Yes, absolutely.
And two, and I think we know this, but just to reiterate it, one parade was missed in all the years of the history of this parade, and it was 2020 due to COVID-19. And
do
so
remember.
this is a dedicated group of volunteers.
Yes, the parade was canceled in 2020 due to COVID, but the board members of the Arlington Independence Day Association showed up in mask and walked the route to ensure that there was a parade after the pandemic restrictions began to ease up. So they wanted to keep that little bit
Absolutely.
of tradition going on. So that just tells you, this parade committee, I think they're home run heroes too.
I
right?
agree with you. I mean,
Yes.
that is our theme for the day, celebrating, as you said, the volunteers, but also the world champion Texas Rangers.
I'm telling
because you
you.
just can't go wrong with that.
No, and there are heroes all throughout this city. And so that's what this parade is about. Is it not only our Texas Rangers, but all the other heroes that exist that make our city roll, right?
Absolutely. Now, we've got a parade TV crew that works with us that helps put this broadcast on the air. And while we have a minute here before our first entry comes by, I want to give a special shout out to Haley Weir, who's our field reporter. You'll see her throughout the day today. Ethan Hodge, who just graduated from Sam Houston High School, helping us out with technology, and Hayden Stone and Greg Stone helping us get this broadcast live to you, streaming on the air. Mike Seacrest with the City of Arlington, Mackenzie Stokes, and of course the notorious Spence, who I'm fairly certain every member of the City of Arlington knows.
I know. That is sure.
All right. We have a special interview coming up right now.
Thanks, Anita. I'm Amanda Kowalski with Arlington Independence Day Parade Board of Directors, and I am chatting this morning with a legend, a Texas Rangers legend. He is a Hall of Fame member, he is a former Texas Ranger, he is a Cy Young Award winner, and he is the Grand Marshal of the 2024 Arlington Independence Day Parade. It's Ferguson Jenkins.
How you doing?
Thank you for being here this morning. Okay, so what did you think when they told you you were going to be the Grand Marshal of the Arlington Independence Day Parade?
I was pretty surprised at the fact that they wanted me to do it, and they didn't want a present-day Texas Ranger.
Oh no, when you can get a Hall of Famer, they'll be a Hall of Fame, they'll have their time. We got a Hall of Famer now. So, are you looking forward to it?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I think the nice thing about it is I moved back here to Texas, the city where I really like to play. Arlington was a great city for me, especially when I got traded to the American League.
That's awesome. Okay, you played for Texas. Let me get this right. You played for the Rangers from 74 to 75 and from 78 to 81. Does that sound right?
Correct.
But you played in the original stadium, the old Arlington Stadium. How does that compare to Globe Life Field?
No comparison. This $1 billion stadium compared to I call it the Turnpike Stadium. It was a minor league park for the Texas League, and they had to bring stands and seats in, but it was very small, confining. And being that you're close to the fans, I think it helped a lot of the players because you can hear them cheering for you, or maybe even a boo every so often. But it was a smaller ballpark, and I started off in a small ballpark with the Phillies at Connie Mack Stadium, so I was used to something confining.
Yes, this is not. I'm wondering if they could you hear them when you were on the mound? Could you hear them?
Oh yeah, I had rabbit ears. I could hear fans cheering for me or booing me or whatever, especially on the road too.
Yes.
But the smaller ballparks, you can hear the fans.
Oh man. Okay, what are your favorite memories of playing in Arlington?
Well, the first year I came here, we had a flamboyant manager by the name of Billy Martin.
Oh my gosh, you had Billy.
No nonsense.
Oh my God.
I had Gene Mauch first with the Phillies. Then I had Leo DeRocha for 7 years with the Cubs. Both of them, and Billy Martin and him, they're like identical, like two peas in a pod. But Billy would not want nonsense. If you messed up, it's your fault.
Oh my gosh.
Don't blame anybody else. You take the fall.
Were you more worried about getting pulled out of a game or Billy getting thrown out of a game? Which was your primary concern?
Well, leaving a ball game, if I had the lead, I didn't want to leave. But Billy Martin was the kind of guy that his reputation was, if he came to get you, his hand on the ball.
Now that the Texas Rangers are the World Series champions, what is the difference between the Rangers then and the Rangers now?
Well, I think that they had a younger ball club. They have a flamboyant manager, pretty sharp. Had some World Series with San Francisco, but the players are a lot younger.
They're younger now?
Yes. Well, we had a lot of veterans when I joined the ball club with the Rangers. I was 31 at the time. We had Ferguson, 34. We had some Cesar Tovar, 34. We had older players on our ball club, but these young men are all in their 20s.
Yeah, so they might last a while is what you're saying.
Well, I think that they have the opportunity to really play and have longer careers. The only thing they got to do is stay healthy.
Yes. So you think that there's a possibility that we might see them in the World Series again?
Well, I think right now they started off pretty slow. But the All-Star break is still a few games away, but they can turn it around. They've got 81 games left, so who knows?
That is awesome. Why do the Rangers fit so well in Arlington?
Well, Mr. Vandegrift and a few other people, they wanted baseball here. And I think those were the influence and it's hung on. People love the Rangers here, especially when you win a World Series. You see more blue and more T's on anything now connected with the Rangers.
Yes, but I mean, you had those diehard fans who had been waiting for a long time. I mean, they had waited forever. Why do you think that the Rangers were so loyal? The Rangers fans were so loyal to this team?
I think it all starts with parents and teaching your youngsters that, hey, we're going to go to the ballpark. We're going to go to the best ballpark in the American League, Globe Life Field, and I think that's a big factor. They have quite a following here, and I think that's the reason.
What are you looking forward to at the Arlington Independence Day Parade?
Well, waving at probably fans that I've probably seen at the ballpark, The biggest thing is that I enjoyed coming back here to Texas because it was a great city for me. I had some success, so I enjoyed it.
Okay, you're about to see Fergie Jenkins coming through downtown Arlington. Fergie, show them how you're going to wave at the fans.
All right.
Thanks, y'all.
And here we are, our very first entry of the Arlington 4th of July Parade, the Arlington Police Motorcycles. They hit the streets in 1912. They help with escorts, direct traffic, perform traffic enforcement duties, and we want to say a huge thank you to all of them.
Yes, and coming up next is the Arlington Police Honor Guard. They have served since 1986. It's one of the most revered and visible units in the police department. The Honor Guard presents the colors at city and stadium events and is called upon to serve in the most difficult circumstances imaginable.
And the parade banner today is being carried by the General Motors United Auto Workers Riding Team. This is their 33rd year in the parade.
All right, coming up, you guys, Sam Houston, the cheer team. Kicking things off this year is the Sam Houston High School cheer team. They are proud to celebrate their school's 60th anniversary, and they want to wish everyone a happy and safe 4th of July. Go Big Sam, for sure. That's my alumni.
Yeah, you said
I'm
you
an
went to high school
alumni.
at Sam
Gotta
Houston.
love some Go Texans. All right, and then we also have the Sam Houston High School Texans. They began in 1970 and have been in the parade. Are you ready for this? 50 years. The Texans are under the direction of Jasmine Duran, Aliana Smith, and they are led by Captain Melissa Martinez, Lieutenants Victoria Hernandez, Nicole Tafia, and Miriam Galdamez. And you guys, oh, go Big Sam. I am telling you, love the red, white, and blue today.
Love those long, tall Texans.
Yes, absolutely, with the Texan Band. Here they come, the long, tall Texans of Sam Houston High School Texan Band. It is directed by Grady Niblo, Peyton Stevens, Hunter Stutzman, and J.K. Derrick Jackson. And following the Big Sam Bell, pulled by Sam Houston alumni David Inman. Let's go Texans. And I tell you what, David Inman, I remember you in high school. Good job pulling that bell.
Still doing it. We said 50 years, Sam Houston. High school's been in this parade.
I'm telling you, 50 years, that's some good stuff. Yay to the alumni.
Absolutely.
Woo-hoo!
We're going to see our Grand Marshal making his way. We heard a little bit from him on the video, which was amazing. But here we go. Our home run for Heroes Grand Marshal today is former Texas Rangers pitcher and member of the Baseball Hall of Fame, Ferguson Jenkins. 50 years ago, he pitched the best season in Texas Rangers history, and we're honored to celebrate his legacy in today's parade.
That's awesome,
What an honor
Anita.
to have
I am
such a
telling
legend.
you. Oh, I just got chills.
Oh, I remember going to those baseball games. My dad would take us when we were kids to the old ballpark. It was great.
I tell you what, that is the truth. It's a nice, look at that, the World Champions Trophy Tour.
You know, you
There
haven't
you
lived
go.
until you've actually seen the trophy.
There it is.
And there it is for all of us to see.
And then here we now come. Is that Mayor Jim
That
Ross?
is, speaking of heroes, let's hear it for Arlington Mayor Jim Ross.
Woohoo!
He served our country as a Marine. Y'all might not know he was a former Arlington police officer. He leads our city, but he's also an attorney. He's a business owner. Joining Mayor Ross today is Miss Teen Arlington, Gemma Gomez.
All right, that's great. And listen, the Mayor's Award is coming up. It's time for the most coveted award in the Arlington Independence Day Parade.
It is. It's the Optimist Club of Arlington.
That is.
So when you talk about the power of positivity, you have to talk about the optimist,
Look
right?
at that. And I'm telling you, what a beautiful float. No wonder it's the mayor's choice. Look at the colors.
It should be. Outstanding job. Outstanding.
Outstanding. I am telling you. And I think that, is that a fire truck full
I
of
think Mayor Ross.
Arlington City Council? Is that coming right?
So Mayor Ross is visiting. Oh, he's doing a news conference. Okay, we see. All right, good
there
job,
you go.
Mayor Ross.
Oh, and there's.
and you're right.
See?
Look at that.
Yes, look at them.
That is Arlington Fire Department. No, this is the Arlington City Council on board.
Look,
the
there's
old-fashioned
Bowie. Look at
Arlington fire engine. Arlington City Council is represented by, we saw Mayor Jim Ross, so we have council members Mauricio Galante, Raul Gonzalez, Nikki Hunter, Andrew Peel, Rebecca Boxall, Long Pham, Dr. Barbara Wesley Odom, and Bowie Hogg.
And look, they're walking the route too. That is great. Absolutely. Okay, so we did just a minute ago. We already saw the trophy. So look, what do we have now? The Arlington Police.
Arlington Citizens on Patrol is coming up next.
Hey, Ralph.
Oh, we're going to stop and see the Mayor's
There we
Award.
go.
This is exciting.
Oh, he's actually going to get out.
Yes.
I mean, we saw it go by, but now he's going to present
get the
it.
award in person.
Look at that.
Beautiful
I
job.
see now. Spence, you're such a good director.
They really did a terrific
Look
job
at that.
with their float. Heroes, that's what this parade is all about. Home run for heroes.
And I'm hearing some USA chanting in the background.
Absolutely. Okay, so they're going to get back on board their float and finish out the parade route.
Yes.
And we're going to welcome the Arlington Police Department's Citizens on Patrol. They work to decrease property crimes like auto and house burglaries. They patrol areas that need a visible presence.
Oh look! They're back
There
at
they go.
They're back at the Mayor's Award. Look how nice that is.
That is lovely.
There's a lot of detail that went into that float. Look at that home run.
It does take a tremendous amount of effort to put these floats together. Some of the floats in the parade are professionally made. Others, groups like we'll see today, just get together and use their own creativity and devices, and they come up with their own designs.
Look, there's
So
the
we get a
fire and
mixture of
police on that
everything.
float. Yeah.
All right, so our citizens on patrol, we're back to them. They're waiting to patrol.
They are. They are on patrol now.
They are on
They are
patrol.
doing
Now
a
they
dual
are on
role in
patrol.
today's parade. Not only do they look great in their vehicles, but they are also watching the crowd as they drive through. So we get a double whammy on that one.
They are citizens on patrol that operate city-owned vehicles. They contact the police if needed, anytime they're needed.
All right, and
here we come. Let's see. We
that
see
the
a little
Arlington?
red schoolhouse. So
And
that can only mean one
Look
thing.
at that. Arlington Independence School District is pulling that. That's your neck of the woods
It
there,
is my
Anita.
neck of the woods. So let me introduce you to our Arlington ISD board members that are on board today. President Justin Chapa, Vice President Sarah McMurrow, Secretary Brooklyn Richardson, board members David Wilbanks, Melody Fowler, Leanne Haynes, and Larry Mike.
Oh,
Welcome,
yes.
Arlington
Hey.
ISD board. And look at that. Who's
Oh,
coming
here
up
we
next?
go. That is, all right, there we go. The University of Texas at Arlington College of Liberal Arts. The College of Liberal Arts is the home to 12 departments and 4 centers. I was adding those together. Representing the fine and performing arts, humanities, and social sciences. Today's float was designed and built by UTA art students Amelia Spence, Daniel Martinez, Abigail Matta, and Francisco Marquez under the direction of artists and professors Matt Clark and Fernando Johnson. What an outstanding job. Look at the 3D dimension.
And shout out to all of the UTA alumni, including me.
Okay, yes. I just had fun there. Love some UTA.
Absolutely.
Go Mavs.
They were actually named 2024's Best Public University of North Texas by the Wall Street Journal.
That is greatness.
You know, they really do so much work in our community and around the world.
Oh.
More than 250,000 alumni. But look at that. Who's right behind them?
Okay, here we
Patricia?
go. Tarrant County, the College Southeast. It is celebrating its 26th year in the parade. Look at that great float. And all right, TCC. There you go. There they go down.
Everything is running very smoothly today.
It is. There are a lot of beautiful floats
A lot
going.
of bubbles from Tarrant County College. We love that.
Absolutely. Lots of bubbles.
Lots of happy red, white, and blue. Love
yes.
it. And we're going to see coming up next State Representative Chris Turner. Chris Turner's honored to serve Arlington, Grand Prairie, and Mansfield in the Texas House of Representatives, and thanks the dedicated volunteers who make this parade possible every year. His wife Lisa is with him, and together they want to wish America a very happy birthday.
All right, look, Candlelight Inn, there they are. There's the catering bus. I love it. Owned by the Pecci family, Candlelight Inn opened in 1957, making it the oldest restaurant in Arlington. This iconic local treasure serves everything from Tex-Mex to Italian burgers and steaks, whether you have a quiet party for 2 or a party of 100.
All right, and here we come. Right after Candlelight Inn is the Greater Arlington Chamber of Commerce, keeping it local. They're here to remind you that Arlington has 99 square miles of unique small businesses. From one-of-a-kind restaurants to you have to try this experiences, there are amazing things to do right here in our own city.
Yeah, we got
to learn more about exploring our city, visit keepitarlington.com.
And go by the chamber, by the way, and pick up your Keep It Local stickers. For those of you that like stickers, be sure and stop in at the chamber and pick those up.
And we were asked by one of our special visitors that stopped by to give a special shout out to Aiden, who's on board with Arlington Chamber of Commerce today.
He is working today, doing some work.
He is walking in that parade route
And then
today.
here we go. Today we have, we've got a lot of Keep It Local. We want to keep it local, that's for sure.
We love it. The Arlington Chamber of Commerce is spearheaded by President Michael Jacobson.
Look at Michael. He's working hard today.
He's working along that parade route.
Look, there we go. We've got the cheerleaders out.
In their red, white, and blue.
The Veda Vita's funeral.
Celebrating freedom today.
Okay, here we come. Let's see. Look at that red, white, and blue. They're marching. Oh, the Ranger cheerleaders. They look amazing. Yes, and there we go. Texas Appliance and Builder's Supply. Hit a home run with Texas Appliance. Based in Arlington for more than 40 years, Texas Appliance is here to help you win with all your home appliance needs. Enjoy the cool sounds of their very own band. The extended warranties the members represent a combined total 70 years of home appliance experience. Nice job. What a great band.
A very exciting band today. Followed by Arlington Today magazine. You'll see them coming up right behind Texas Appliance. There's no publication that covers Arlington better. The CEO just happens to be former Arlington Mayor Richard Green. He's joined today by his wife Sylvia, and they want to wish their beloved city a happy 4th.
All right, and coming up shortly right behind is First Christian Church. Please welcome the friends of First Christian Church, Disciples of Christ. In addition to a passion for classic cars, members help with Meals on Wheels and the Arlington Life Shelter and have an ongoing partnership with Blanton Elementary. They invite everyone to come and visit. They'd love to meet you.
All right, then we have a very fun car blinking at us. Take a look, everybody.
Oh, wow.
This is great.
Love that.
Very fun. So they're joining us for their very first parade ever.
There, look at all these fine cars coming down the way. And
yes, we're seeing Corvettes.
All decorated. Thank you to the
Absolutely.
vets. Do you see the sign? Thank you to our vets. Absolutely. You bet.
And coming right behind them is a new entry for the first time in the Arlington 4th of July Parade is the Bonchon Arlington Highlands. And its dynamic duo are their owners, Victoria and Bobby Booker. They're thrilled to bring Bonchon signature Korean fried chicken to Arlington starting tomorrow.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yes, so we have to stop by.
We
the
know where we're
Bonchon.
having lunch tomorrow,
Absolutely.
right, Anita?
It's over in the Arlington
Post-parade,
Highlands.
yes.
Absolutely. And you can just go there for the ultimate Korean fried chicken experience.
Nice, and look at that.
So welcome to Arlington,
Jeep.
and welcome to the parade.
All right, and are we seeing the Arlington Chess club coming up soon?
I think there is some chess going on.
Yes. That group is ready to go.
They're strategists.
They are. I tell you what, I'm seeing some nice vehicles coming down this parade route.
You know, no one in Arlington does it small time.
No, we do
Everything
not.
is bigger and better in Arlington.
Absolutely it is. Okay, here we go. I'm looking and I'm seeing the Arlington Chess Club. They provide places for kids and adults to play and learn about chess. The club conducts several weekly meetups in libraries, coffee shops, and bars, and organizes adult and kid chess tournaments rated by U.S. Chess Federation. If you play chess, want to learn chess, or want to earn a real chess rating, visit arlingtonchess.com. That's a nice group
Yes,
of folks.
that was. And we have a huge group coming up next, and this is More Church. They're a multi-generational, multi-ethnic, non-denominational church in our city and for the city of Arlington. This fall, they're going to celebrate 14 years as an energetic, growing, Bible-based community of people committed to just doing life together. Church services are at 9 and 11 a.m. every Sunday, and everyone is welcome. They want to really emphasize that.
That is awesome. Look at that cute little truck that's pulling that. That's pretty slick.
And playing some Miley Cyrus.
And we got some dancing on the streets. All right. And then we have, is that the Tarrant County Labor Council?
We do.
They organize unions to achieve better wages, benefits, and working conditions for all workers and families. I think they're coming up this way.
They
yes.
are.
Who doesn't want that, right? Look at them, the
always do great.
UAV.
Yes.
Their float looks very nice.
Did an excellent
Proud
job.
Union Home. Look at them. Number 28 in the parade. Isn't that? Look.
Proud Union, you're right. Proud Union Home.
Tarrant County Labor Council.
Thank you for all you do.
Thank you for all you do. Yes. There's sign union. Check yes.
And then we're going to see coming up right behind them.
And look, I see they've
Yes.
even got a chant going.
They do. Okay. We have Christ Embassy, Arlington. They're a global ministry with a vision of taking God's presence to the nations of the world and demonstrating the character of the Holy Spirit. Every July, they reach out with their daily devotional, Rhapsody of Realities.
Oh, that is nice. Look at those skirts. Look at that cheer. Everybody's upbeat, ready to go.
Excellent job.
Oh, look.
And then
They
look
are
at-
all in good
Look
spirits.
who's coming next. It's Arlington Parks and Recreation celebrating their 100th anniversary. And are we going to see some great exhibits here?
Oh,
this float encourages y'all to get out and play in Arlington's 100 parks,
Parks
5
and
recreation centers, aquatic centers, ball fields, and rental facilities. I don't think they're going to let you rent out the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, though.
No.
You can use hashtag APRD100 to share your pictures and stories. And what you're seeing today, this is so exciting. So what you're seeing on the float today are the new playground equipment that they're going to be installing for public use right after today's parade.
Well, and
Very
I'll tell you what,
exciting.
the city of Arlington's parks takes up 4,600 acres. That is what is the
That
city's
is
made up of
amazing.
parks. So that's an amazing
Well, we don't
for
have,
a city
we
to
don't
have that
a-
much.
any complaints about where to go play in Arlington.
And look at this red truck. I'm telling you, following this is the Arlington Mounted Unit, the police unit. Appears in various ceremonial. Yes, the Arlington Police Mounted Unit appears in various ceremonial duties and parades, as well as...
They're not in order.
Oh, it's the Rancho Los Dos Protect. Oh my goodness, look how beautifully they are. Look at those horses, how designed they are. And dance, you know what? Look at their manes. These guys do an amazing job.
They do. They do a number of ceremonial appearances. as well as presentations to schools and community groups.
So that's part of the Arlington Police Mounted Unit. Oh, here they come.
They're showing off.
They are.
Home run for heroes right
Look
there.
at them. Okay,
That
here
takes a
we
lot of
are.
training.
There they are. There's the Arlington Police Mounted Unit. Look at them. Their members provide their own horses and go through extensive training based on horse cavalry training and natural horsemanship. We look for times to have them at the Levitt.
Oh,
They're
absolutely.
a nice treat out there.
I've seen that. People come by and pet the horses on their way in. And they're followed by one of Arlington's parade's staple entries, and that's the General Motors United Auto Workers riding team. They're from the GM plant here in Arlington.
And then we just walked through, or I guess really trotted through, was the barn at Cedar Hill, making their Arlington Parade debut. The barn at Cedar Hill represents all Texans trail riders. These horses have seen it all and done it all, but their favorite thing is getting all dressed up and marching in the parades. Today's participants are all about red, white, and blue.
Spence, just so you know, these entries are out of order.
All right, is that the Tarrant County? Oh, look, there's Sheriff Bill Wayborn. He's proud to present the Tarrant County Sheriff's Posse. Since 1958, the posse has preserved and maintained our Western heritage while staying active in mounted patrol.
And coming up is the Newman International Academies. They're representing their newly expanded animal science program that promotes the fascinating world of animal care. It features a wide range of creatures, including majestic horses, vibrant peacocks, playful goats, and charming ducks. It's where hands-on learning meets adventure.
Outstanding.
Thank you, Newman Academy.
Oh, goodness.
What could be coming
Is
next?
this what's
Is this
coming?
our hometown for heroes?
Okay,
next?
this I would say is one of the biggest hometown
So
heroes.
we just saw a bunch of horses.
Yes, we have the street sweeper. Woohoo!
That's always a crowd favorite.
A parade with this many horses couldn't be done without the intrepid street sweeper. Poop happens, and the street sweeper is on the job. You guys, I think that's a very important duty
I
in
think they
this
get
town.
a lot of thank you notes from the marching bands and the cheerleaders
I'm
that have to
telling
come
you.
after the
Yes.
street sweeper and all the horses.
What a
But
nice
the horses
job.
are a crowd favorite every year. We love all the riding clubs.
They
the
do a
work that
nice
they
job.
do, the training, you can
Yes.
just see it so obvious.
I'll tell you
And
what,
they're wonderful.
in Abram Street, it's a nice brick street.
Yes.
So we really need this sweeper.
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
just telling you.
And
That
we have
is
a very high-tech street sweeper in Arlington.
yes. It's a
Gets a
global
lot of-
R or air. I mean,
Yes.
and
Gets
he's
the job
busy.
done, right? That is definitely a hometown hero.
And absolutely.
Right along with the Knights of Columbus. They're the only organization that has appeared in this parade since it began 59 years ago. They're a fraternal Catholic men's organization. They're dedicated to the principles of charity, unity, fraternity, and patriotism. Last year, the Knights contributed more than $80 million and 75 million hours of service to parishes and communities all over the globe. Outstanding work.
All right. That is, look at this.
Okay, and here's
Eh.
our Future Farmers of America.
Oh, great.
So this is our
All right,
Future Farmers
please.
of America,
Yes.
represented by the Arlington ISD. A lot of people don't know there is an ag center that is part of the Arlington ISD, and they really work with our students that are FFA members to build their leadership, their determination.
All right. Oh, is that? Look at that. The Arlington Midlothian Attack Hockey Club. It's a high school ice hockey program for varsity and junior varsity competition in the AT&T Metroplex High School Hockey League. Players come from Arlington, Midlothian, Grand Prairie ISDs. You can catch a game at the Children's Health Star Center in Mansfield.
Great job.
Great athletes. What a sport.
Hockey is very popular these days.
It sure
as it should
is.
be.
Oh.
But who do we see coming up next?
I tell
We
you
have
what.
Martin High School, home of the Martin High School Warriors. We're going to start today with the Martin High School cheerleaders. This team is award-winning, 19 national championship titles. They currently have several All-American cheerleaders among their ranks. The Warrior cheerleaders are under the leadership of varsity coach Taylor Justice, JV coach Misty Kirkland, and freshman coach Shallon Ramirez. Let's hear it for the Martin High School cheerleaders.
Let's go, Warriors.
Warriors, for sure. Now, coming behind them, you're going to see them in just a minute.
You know what's nice? I love it when we hear bands and cheerleaders and just the excitement for the youth in our area.
You know, we heard Mayor Ross say that earlier. It's not a parade without the high school bands, the cheerleaders, and nothing could be further from the truth.
Absolutely.
Now, following right behind the Martin High School cheerleaders are the Martin High School Sun Dancers drill team, and they're under the direction of J.C. Hinkle and Asha Kelly. They are 16-time grand champion winners. In the Martin High, the Sun Dancers are led today by Captain Tessa Lumpkin, Senior Lieutenant Chelsea Suarez, and First Lieutenant Maddie Perez. They want to wish everyone in Arlington a very happy 4th, and I would say they outfitted themselves beautifully for today's celebration.
I think they might be one of the best costumes.
They
Look
do
at that.
for the drill team.
Red,
We
white,
love
and
it.
blue. Yeah, yes.
Excellent. We love it. And are you hearing it yet? Are we hearing it? Because it's coming.
It is coming.
You know, when you're a drill team member, a Sun Dancer, you have to have someone to play your music.
Oh, you do. Hands
And if you're at
down.
Martin High School, it has to be the Martin High School Warrior Band.
It sure does. There they come.
There they come. This is the mighty Martin High School Band under the direction of Babatunde, Onabudo, Kenny Ragland, and Laura Bolton. And listen, we know this every year because we see right along the parade route, if you look at the edges, you'll see all those parents of band members spraying them down with the water bottles, making sure everybody's hydrated. And they do that kind of work all year long, supporting all of our clubs and organizations.
Listen to the band. Let's go. Nice job, Martin High School Band. What a treat that was today. Coming up, we have Club Scout Pack 378. It's the longest running Club Scout Pack in Arlington, open to boys and girls from kindergarten through 5th grade. Pack 378 hosts fun activities to teach values, duty to God and country, and outdoor skills. Led by Cub Master Brian Kaczynski. Scouts participate in campouts, volunteer activities, and of course, the 4th of July parade. I don't know about y'all, but do you remember as a kid getting an opportunity to be in a parade? What a memory that makes. These guys are making it today.
And they love it. And we're delighted that they're here with us. So entry number 47 in our parade today is Newman International Academy. They're a pre-K through 12th grade charter district, and they're excited to celebrate our nation's Independence Day. Leading the way are their Civil Air Patrol cadets from Squadron TX 817 and their squadron commander, Major Denise Longino. Following right behind are the Newman cheer teams and the Red Diamonds drill team.
All right, there we go. There's the police. There's the Newman International Police Academy. That is their system that watches over their school. How nice is that?
And they want us to know that the Newman International Academy provides students with a moral, values-based education rooted in our noble American heritage.
All right, look what's pulling up right behind them.
This is a crowd favorite.
All of these 1937 John Deere Model A tractors are owned and driven by John Naya, Christopher Naya, and Brian Mosley, who've been driving tractors in the parade for 24 years. They started out to save just one in 1937 Model A tractor that had been in their family since the 1944. That grew into adding more and more 1937 Model A tractors to the family collection.
And they're followed right behind by the North Texas Mustang Club. And if you're a Mustang fan, this is the group for you. They were formed in 1982 by a small group of Ford Mustang enthusiasts, and they have grown steadily. They're now one of the largest Mustang clubs in all of North America. They started with the first generation Mustangs, built from 1964 through 1973, but now they welcome fans of all Mustangs. Any age, any stage, you're welcome.
I'm telling you, you gotta love a Mustang. Anybody remember Cruising Cooper?
I do remember Cruising Cooper.
Had a friend with a Mustang. She looked pretty cool when she was going down Cooper Street.
It was a good time while it lasted in Arlington.
Absolutely.
Back in the days.
And is that coming up? The Chris Kendall Market?
It is. Oh, that's part of our sister cities.
Great.
And who doesn't love the Chris Kendall Market? Easy for me to say.
Easy for you to say.
Here in Arlington, because we have Christmas in July right here at the 4th of July Parade.
Yes, we do.
This float that you're seeing is in honor of Arlington's 73-year sister city relationship with Bad Königshofen, and its Christmas partnership with Rothenburg in Germany. So since 2011, they've been home to the Chris Kendall Market, where we can go and experience the magic of a German Christmas market.
That's awesome. The Cozy Cafe rescues cats from local shelters and has saved 300 cats and found forever homes for them so far. You can visit the Cafe in South Arlington for a small entry fee and hang out with their sweet rescue kittens.
Oh, that sounds perfect.
Doesn't
it's a
that?
Cafe.
And I know, oh, look what's coming.
Oh, you know when you see all the balloons, it
Yes.
can only be balloons with a twist.
The best.
Now listen, if you want your event to rise above the others, Balloons with a Twist is the only way to go. You can see from their amazing creativity that this family-owned balloon company is going to help you with balloon sculptures, logos, walls, whatever you need for your next big event or occasion. Let Balloons with a Twist do it for you. One-of-a-kind balloon creations, limited only by your imagination.
Oh, those are on steroids for sure. And look what we do. What we have is Todd Battisti and his Model A's. You guys get ready to see these. The Model A was one of the most popular affordable cars ever built. The antique cars in Todd Battisti's collection were made from 1928 to 1931. 5 million of them were built, and nearly 500,000 of them are still on the road today. And some are going down Abram Street right now.
They are. I love that. You know, it just takes us back to, you know, a historical time that we didn't live through. So to be able to see how far we've come is amazing.
Absolutely.
They're in the parade year over year. Always do a great job. Tons of participants, volunteers. Not to be outdone, though.
No, I mean, cars are critical to a parade.
Yes, and we always joke around with people with this entry. If you're on the curb, you need to make sure your toes are safely out of the way, because they will do figure eights all over the roadway. Tricksters right out there, but they are so fun. So this Shrine Corvettes is a motorized unit of the Fort Worth Mosla Shrine. The Shriners support more than 20 hospitals dedicated to treating kids under the age of 18 who've suffered burns or experiencing orthopedic challenges. And they do this so impressively at absolutely no cost to the families who need their help.
I'm just curious, when these guys get out of the car, do their knees hurt? I'm just asking. Asking for a friend.
They would probably say no. I have a feeling they very much enjoy participating in this.
Yes. I'm telling you, that's some flexibility right there.
Definitely a crowd pleaser every year.
It sure is. And coming up, do we have with us today the Advocates for Special People? They have operated day programs for special needs adults, participated in the parade, and played in Special Olympics for more than 20 years. And now they host Special Boy Scout Troop 517. Thank you, advocates, for being truly special people. It's a pretty slick little bus they're driving there.
You know, I know there's a lot of support for advocates for special people in the community. They really make sure that these participants in their program just have world-class experiences through every avenue of life.
That is so awesome. It's nice to see the family comes together, the community comes together to support.
Absolutely. And then right behind them, we have our Arlington Board of Realtors. They represent the heart of the real estate community in Ellis, Hill, and Tarrant counties. Looks like our parade is stopped here for just one moment.
But do you see, you guys, I don't know if you're looking online, you see those flags blowing? There is a nice, cool breeze on this parade route. So it's a nice day to be a participant in the parade.
Absolutely.
It is a
We
good day.
don't always have a nice breeze at the 4th of July in Texas.
This is a good day for sure.
It is indeed. So we'll find out soon what's happening with our parade route. There we go. We're moving again.
They're moving.
Excellent. So we can bring in the Arbor Realtors. And we were just talking about them because they do represent Ellis, Hill, and Tarrant counties. Arbor Realtors are dedicated professionals that advocate for home ownership and promoting the American dream. Let's give a warm round of applause for their commitment to enhancing our communities and supporting the dreams of homeowners all across the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Thank you, Arbor Realtors.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at them.
Great.
That's a
float
nice
today.
float.
They built a home.
Good
That's
job.
appropriate.
Good
Very,
job
very
on the
good.
float. There's some more. Keep it local, people. Walking
Yes,
the route.
That's our Chamber of Commerce. Keeping it local.
Keep it local.
Oh, here comes one of our favorite
Okay,
entries.
yes, I will have to say, being a Jeep owner myself, all right, there you go. Here they come. The Valkyrie Jeep Club began in 2019 based on friendship and women empowerment, and to give all women in the Jeep and off-road community a safe, friendly, supportive community. The club is named after Norse mythology Valkyrie, who are strong, noble, elegant fighters tasked with bringing worthy fallen soldiers to Valhalla.
And I know you really like that group, right?
I do. You know what? I tell you what, I do drive a Jeep, but it doesn't look quite as cool as these Jeeps out here today.
You can get some really great ideas. And you know, you
yes.
notice they named their Jeep. Does your Jeep have a name?
I see that. It does not. It will after today.
Yes. So lots of tips from our Jeep
Lots
clubs
of
today.
tips. Those are some great looking vehicles. Might be time to make an adjustment.
Start thinking about the name.
Think about a name. That's for sure.
And we'll think about naming our next entry, which is the American Medical Response. Hello, AMR.
Oh, and look what they're sporting on the side of that, the National Medal of Honor Museum.
It is coming to Arlington soon. What a tribute it's going to be for all of the heroes throughout our country that have received the Medal of Honor award.
Yes. All right, and here we come in down the street. We have Amidadaya Muslim Community. Fort Worth has been participating in the parade since 2016. Their global motto is love for all, hatred for none. The Prophet Islam Muhammad's teaching states, love of one's country of residence is part of faith. What a perfect day for that reminder here today. Nice job.
Excellent job with their entry.
Absolutely.
Muslims
Look at all
for
those
loyalty.
trucks. Hatred for none. What a great motto
It's an
to bring today.
excellent reminder
Yes.
of how to live life every single day.
All day long. Lots of waving.
Very nice. And then coming up next, we have the North Texas Panthers. They're making their parade debut this year, so welcome North Texas Panthers. The North Texas Panthers Youth Football and Cheer Association is a nonprofit group ranging in ages from 5 to 13. They have a huge entry today, especially for their first year. But they do a lot more than participate in parades. They support local charities. They do a ton of community projects, and they help advance education all across the DFW area. We're so glad to have you for your first year. Welcome, North Texas Panthers.
Welcome. There was lots of chanting going on with that. That was kind of a nice upbeat.
Oh my goodness, it's Babe's Chicken House. Who does not love the Babe's Chicken House for dinner?
I'm telling you.
It's all about fried chicken, chicken fried steak, chicken tenders.
All right.
It's all about the deliciousness.
And then what we have now coming up is the DFW Sikhs. Please welcome the DFW Sikhs as a religious group that participated in both world wars. When the terrorist attacks happened on 9/11, many people in the United States started to mistake Sikh members for Muslims because of their beards and turbans. In 2016, the DFW Sikhs started participating in the Independence Day Parade to help create an awareness for their group. How nice and how important it is to get out there and get your voice heard and to be welcomed in this community.
To represent your community in a way that is truly educational and very much appreciated.
You know, and it's just a communication, people communicating and learning about each other.
Yes.
I mean, we're one of the second most diverse cities in the state and what,
We
11th
are.
in the country?
And we should be very proud of that because it means that all people can live together, understand each other, and learn about our cultural differences.
And celebrate July 4th and the
Together.
importance of what it means.
Absolutely. They always do a
Look
very
at those headdresses.
big
Look,
entry,
the
but
turbans look
it's
amazing.
The authentic wardrobe, the authentic nature of their group that's very exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look, we have Larry Stinson Plumbing. They're appearing in the parade for their second year. We're thrilled to have them. Owners Larry Stinson is an Arlington High School class of 1994 graduate, and Carissa Stinson is a Bowie High School class of 2020 graduate. They specialize in home plumbing needs, and they were voted DFW favorite by the Star Telegram. They're number one in the number two business.
Okay, that's perfect. And plus, they love rock music. So I'm telling you, that's not a bad place to get your support. All right, coming up next, look at that beautiful Corvette. This is classic Corvette, known around the world as America's sports car. General Motors built the first Corvette in 1953. Now, 71 years later, the Corvette is the world's longest running, continuously produced passenger car. And I'm just telling you, not only look how cool they are with their T-tops down, they look amazing.
This is an entry that a lot of people get very excited about here at the 4th of July parade because you see all makes and models, different years, but the Corvette is a classic. It's always been a classic.
It
remains
is a classic.
one today.
And for those of us that have dreamed of owning one, we just get to look at them and enjoy the beauty that comes with them and hearing their engines ramping up.
I don't think you can drive a Corvette and not do that.
No, yeah, we've got to hear that noise.
It's a staple in the Arlington parade
It for
to
sure
see our
is.
Corvette club.
Oh, and look, towards the end, is that one of the newer? You know, I love them all. I love the ones in the beginning to the more current Corvettes.
They really have stood the test of time.
They have.
Which is not easy to do, but they have done it. And they just get more sophisticated every single year. I think you're right. These are the new ones.
Yes, look at it.
Woohoo! More Batmobile every day.
I know. Sometimes I lose my train of thought or my page here and where we're going because I'm waving. I mean,
we're seeing all of the entries today. Coming up next is Tarrant County Community Supervision and Corrections Department. They're also known as Adult Probation. The
There
Tarrant
you go.
County Community Supervision and Corrections Department, their mission is serving the community by fostering positive change through accountability, resources, and collaboration.
That's a nice little Jeep they have. All right, and here we have St. Maria Goretti Catholic School. For more than 70 years, St. Maria Goretti's Catholic School has educated our Arlington youth. As we celebrate our country, they look to the future as students grow in the knowledge of truth, goodness, and beauty. Some come from strong faith, some come from safe environments, but everyone comes from the part of the SMG family. Look at that.
And I know a lot of families in Arlington went to school at St. Mary Goretti, have kids that go to school there now.
Long
a wonderful
time in Arlington.
70 years.
That is crazy. Look. Oh, and they've got some cheers going.
They do. We love that. They're fired up and ready.
All right, and here we go. The Experimental Aircraft Association, Chapter 34, based at the Arlington Airport. The Experimental Aircraft Association, Chapter 34, is all about aviation. Founded in 1957, its members are known for designing and building aircraft that can fly while educating students about adventurous and rewarding aviation career opportunities. They have flown more than 3,500 young adventurers through their Young Eagles program. How nice is that?
That is terrific. A really great demonstration on their float today of innovation and America.
Oh, and look who we have coming up now. The Webb Masonic Lodge, 1454. Webb Masonic Lodge number 1454 was established in southeast Arlington in 1990 as a brotherhood of man under fatherhood of God. This society of friends and brothers banded together for mutual improvement to help each other in their journeys through their life and to make the world a better place in which to live. I'm telling you, that is a theme throughout this parade.
It is
faith, community, helping others, leadership, mentoring. What a great city that we live in to have that many organizations that are behind the community like this.
Looks like we're going to have a small break in the parade here, but y'all stay with us. And I want to ask you, because this is your first parade hosting, so you've seen the floats that have come by so far. Do you have a favorite?
Oh, goodness. I always got to love a horse.
Yes, absolutely. The riding clubs.
You got to love a horse. I know. There's some beautiful floats, though. A lot of attention to detail in making these floats happen.
It's amazing how much effort our volunteers put into making this such a spectacular viewing pleasure for everyone that comes out and watches online.
And no telling what their report time was this morning.
Oh, I can tell you for my crew that's helping to put this broadcast on, that was around 4 a.m.
Yes, that's some early morning to get this beautiful parade going.
Well, we are thrilled to be here. We're thrilled to be with all of you watching as we keep our parade coming up. With our next entry, we're going to go to the Dallas Paleontological Association. Hey, did you know that Arlington has rocks that are about 96 million years old?
Wow.
I mean, that's an old fossil.
That's an old fossil.
The Dallas Paleontological Society is all about really old rocks, plus fossilized plants and animals. Fossil leaves, shark teeth, and even dinosaur bones have been found right here in Arlington. And they say you think your parents are old?
Yeah.
They have nothing on 96 years worth of fossils.
Hey, all right. And here we have coming up. All right, do we have the Lamar High School cheerleaders? Here they come. Now, the standard for cheerleading in Arlington. The Lamar High School cheerleaders exemplified the pride of Lamar, along with community leadership and spirit at Lamar High School. And of course, who's going to bring them into the fold would be the football team.
The Lamar Vikings.
Absolutely. There they are. The Lamar High School Vikings. Let's hear it. Listen, I love it when a football team gets behind and supports the cheerleaders that are coming right up.
And we see them do that all the time. When we do a back-to-school kickoff and we're over at AT&T Stadium, Lamar High School and our other high school football players will come out and help parents get those backpacks, load supplies into cars, and really just take care of other families.
Because think about it, the cheerleaders are supporting the football players, and today in the parade, the football players are supporting the cheerleaders. I mean, you cannot beat a cheerleading squad, especially one that has a groove like this.
And they are phenomenal cheerleaders.
They sure are. Yeah, look at those smiles, look at the energy. Woohoo! Oh yeah, we've got to love some cheerleaders.
You know,
all
all Arlington schools are big, so you always have a large squad of girls
nice?
that are award-winning championship cheerleaders at every high school. Lamar, not any different.
No, not at all. And here they come, the grand champion Lamar Vi-Queens, under the direction of Madison Goodman. Vi-Queens officers are Captain Nee, Lieutenants Kirsten Nuku, Laandra and Alyssa, and social officers Paulina and Unique, Paolo, and head social officer London. You can follow them on Instagram, Lamar Vi-Queens. I'm telling you, those gals are getting it right now.
You know, they work hard all summer long, just like you hear about sports teams that do 2-a-days. Drill teams work as hard all summer long to bring us great performances.
And they're grand champions. That's a
pretty
cool thing. And then here we coming up. The pride of the Lamar Viking Band has represented Arlington and Lamar High School all over the country for more than 50 years. Most recently, the Lamar Band represented Arlington in the Music for All National Festival in Indianapolis. This year, drum majors are Iana Netter, Toy Ray Robinson, and Gavin Walter. Band directors are Alan Lang, Zach Riley, and Colby Kelly. Color guard director is Marina Atala. Man, they sound great. Again, you got to have a band in a parade.
You can't
You need them throughout the parade. They get our energy up. It makes us feel good. We all retro back to high school.
Did you march in a parade when you were in high school?
I did. I have. As a matter of fact, in 1976, I was actually in the Luckenbach, Texas parade.
Oh, phenomenal.
On July 4th. That's a memory when you're in junior high school you don't forget. Oh, wow. And there we go. The North Texas Jeep Club.
Another one of your favorites.
Another Jeep. I'm telling you. Since it started in 2014, the North Texas Jeep Club has grown into one of the largest Jeep clubs in the world. These Jeep enthusiasts take pride in the community. During winter storms, you can find them helping first responders get to and from work and helping standard drivers. North Texas Jeep Club is more than just lifts and tires. They are family. And I agree with that. Have you noticed driving down the street when you see a Jeep, they have the little ducks? I think that is that a way that they're all talking to each other?
Well, you're the Jeep driver.
I know I don't have a duck. I'm going to have to get a duck because I'm looking. If you guys can see in the windows of those Jeeps, there's little ducks all across the front.
They do. I see that every year. I don't know what that really means.
I think we're going to have to do some research.
I think so.
Audience folks, you might Google that.
And you can just order one on Amazon.
Yes. Look at these Jeeps. I'm just telling you, though, mine is not cool like this.
This entry is always so impressive because there are so many Jeep enthusiasts in our community.
And patriotic Jeep enthusiasts, as we see.
Yes, we see them every year, and they go all out.
And look, there was a big duck on top of that one.
Oh, there sure is. A patriotic duck.
And then you'll have to see the very last Jeep coming through on this ride.
This is going to be an interesting one.
This one, look at this. They love the Rangers, don't we all? Look at that.
I think that goes without saying.
It does.
I do believe I see the world-famous star on the front as well. Sports enthusiast all the way around.
Look at that.
All right. The Lone Star region of the Vintage Chevrolet Club of America is a family-friendly club focused on all Chevrolets and GMC trucks. Now, when I was growing up, I very much remember my grandfather having a vintage car that we see here today.
Yes.
And riding it, my dad had an old Chevrolet car that just reminds me of my childhood here. And they're so impressive.
Agree. My stepdad had a 57 Chevy, and on my mom's second date, he pulled up in that 57 Candy Apple Red.
Oh, my.
And so
She
Johnny
said, "I do."
moved, General Motors, retired. You know what? This is for you. Look at that Chevy.
These are truly classic cars.
Aren't they
And
awesome?
anyone can be a member of the club and just know that they participate in local and national car shows. They support charity. They do a ton for the community. Open for all Chevrolet lovers, and you don't even have to own one. You can just be an enthusiast and join their club.
Oh, now that's a
to ride
welcoming
shotgun.
group right there.
You know, in your favorite classic cruiser.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Do we have? All right. Is that the? All right. Is that the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary Flotilla 5-1? The United States Coast Guard Auxiliary proudly promotes water and boating safety. Civilian volunteers from Flotilla 5-1 provide boating safety classes, courtesy vessel inspections for boats, jet skis, and paddlecraft, and conduct safety patrols on area lakes. Have a safe summer on the water, and remember to wear your life jacket around the water at all times. Hello? Yes, safety first.
Yes.
Be sure and call on them.
Absolutely. As we would say at Red Cross, don't just pack it, wear your jacket.
Yes. Oh, that's good.
So Classic Cruisers is right up next. This is Christian Classic Cruisers from Fort Worth, Arlington, and Mid-Cities. Their car club has more than 50 family members who have a passion for classic cars and trucks. They value a commitment to Jesus Christ, and they want to reach out to all deserving kids during Christmas. The children they help might not have a Christmas if it weren't for their work. They get donations so that they can provide funds and toys by the Christian Classic Cruisers to make sure that kids have the merriest of holiday seasons. The money raised they get from their 8 classic car shows that they host each year.
Oh, wow. That's so nice. Oh, we have doing a little engine work.
It's a classic cruiser entry. But I think we have the classic cruiser up and ready to roll.
Oh, yeah. He's getting his decor back on. And Trek Bicycle Arlington South. Please welcome Trek Bicycle Arlington South to their first year in the parade. This group shares a love of bicycles and believes in riding bikes, having fun, and feeling good. They're always looking to get more people on bikes, too. What a way to
And
make
I love
the parade.
that.
I do, too.
I really do want a bicycle. You know, I biked recently with a friend of mine, and I hadn't biked probably since I was in high school, maybe.
So next year you announce as you bike.
Oh, that would be great.
I think that would be perfect.
Yeah, go viral for all the wrong reasons.
Trek Bicycle Arlington South. Arlington Renegades.
And here we are, the UFL champion, Arlington Renegades. They're one of 8 teams in the UFL. They're a professional spring football team and a lot of fans right here in Arlington. They're the only pro team named after the city of Arlington, and they play at Choctaw Stadium during the spring. So saddle up, because this is Arlington, where fearlessness goes full throttle.
Go Renegades.
Yes, those are such fun games.
Oh, yes. I'm telling you, all here in Arlington, Texas. All right, well, we have coming up. All right, coming up now is the Arlington Hispanic Citizens Police Academy Alumni Association. They were founded in 2004 by Police Chief Ozabal Flores and began its 20-year partnership with the Arlington Police Department. Graduates of this Spanish-speaking program are better-informed community members who work hand-in-hand with the police department to address needs in our community. Maria Ellen Daughtry is their president. What a nice job they do out in the community.
And I work with Chief Oz Flores quite a bit.
Oh,
he's
nice.
amazing, and it's just so great to hear that he's put this group together so that they can serve our community even better.
Again, there's a theme here, and that's communication and learning that, you know, we can listen and visit and we engage others, and, you know, learning Spanish, that would be a nice thing.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. The Arlington Masonic Lodge. The Masons of Arlington have been here since 1875.
Wow.
And have supported our schools from the start through scholarships, junior high awards, teacher appreciation, and the Take Time to Read program. The Order of Eastern Star, Rainbow Girls, and Demola Boys all offer opportunities for the entire family to make our community better. What a nice job. Arlington Masonic Lodge 438.
Excellent job.
Nice job on the float,
always
too.
great. And they're followed by the Asian Advisory Council, who was founded last year at the mayor's request. Their mission is to become a vibrant and unified group within the Arlington community and to showcase their culture and their Asian heritage. We can see that right on board their float today. We see some of the traditional garments worn by the Asian community representing their homelands.
And I have
And
to give a
representing
shout out.
our
I will
community.
have to say, I've got to give a shout out. This fall, Levitt Arlington will be hosting with the Asian Advisory Council the Asian Heritage Celebration.
Wonderful.
This will be our third year to put this event on and working with the council.
Terrific.
All right, here we have coming the Texas Navy Seahorse Group. They are made up of admirals, commanders, junior captains, and yellow roses. The majority of Texas admirals have received the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award for various volunteer services in their communities. There are more than 5 nonprofits in the group serving the people in Texas. This is a Seahorse's first year in the Arlington Parade. I'm telling you, what a nice
I
job.
love that.
We're so glad to have them.
Very grateful for their incredible work.
And leadership.
I don't think we understand the half of what
No,
our
we
military members do, what these
We
groups,
don't.
clubs and organizations do.
Look at that. Texas Navy. Admiral Barnes. Oh, that's so nice.
They did a great entry.
Look at those cars. That's some decoration
They
right
really
there.
went all out. Oh, that's wonderful.
All right.
And then here we go with the All-American Cherry Cars. They're celebrating their first anniversary this month and participating in our parade for the very first time. They've taken the hassle out of buying a car by offering a 100% online purchase experience with free delivery and financing for all credit types. You can just go to cherrycars.com or find out more about them on social media at mycherrycars.com.
There we go. All right, and coming up are the Metroplex Atheists. It's a nonprofit organization that promotes and fights for the separation of church and state. They stand for expanding positive secular values, human equality, individual democratic freedoms, and an inclusion community for all members. You can find them on social media, Metroplex Atheist.
And one of the very favorite entries every year, because we have so many Arlington High School graduates still in Arlington.
Yes.
And that is the Arlington High School Alumni Band. Let's take a minute and listen to the band. Well, we thought they were going to play a song, but I guess not.
I did hear some music, though.
And they're followed right by the Alumni Association that began in 1996. Their Alumni Association is giving more than $230,000 to support Arlington High School in the form of scholarships, teacher appreciation events, and gifts to school, organizations, and teams. They've awarded 142 scholarships.
Oh, here coming up. All right, we have the Valkyrie Jeep Club. Here come more members of the club. We saw them earlier. We've got more. Of course, being a Jeep lover, let's bring them on. All right, they were named for the Norse mythology Valkyrie. This Jeep Club is a championship of friendship, empowering women, and giving women in the Jeep community a safe and supportive place to share their interests. Plus, do some good off-roading.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? And decorating. I mean, I'm telling you, this group of Jeeps, look at them. They look
are
amazing.
so impressive. One thing that I've learned from hosting this parade is how many Jeep lovers are actually out there.
Yes.
Because every entry with Jeeps has a ton. And everyone is decked out to the nines. Make sure their entry is phenomenal.
If invited back next year, you're on bike announcing, and I'm riding in my Jeep.
I'm game for that.
We do a live broadcast, interactive.
I love that.
But look how nice this is with the U.S. flag. And a Ranger flag.
We have definitely Rangers fans at our parade today, Cowboys fans.
We're very fortunate to be in a city that has so much entertainment, music, community, nonprofits. It's all good stuff that happens here in Arlington, and it's represented out here today.
It's true. I mean, we're really not limited by anything.
Okay, so
And
it
that
looks like,
includes,
look what we have coming up. We have the Christian Motorcycle Association. Their vision is to change the world, one heart at a time, through evangelic outreach, but not exclusively to motorcycling communities. The CMA was founded in 1975 and is interdenominational. Can you hear me over the awesome horns and loud motorcycles? Those look amazing. Look
This
at
is
that.
a serious sport.
That is a serious sport. And look, I think they accept other people as well. You don't have to own a motorcycle. You can jump on the back of one of these
Must
folks.
be an enthusiast.
Yes, you can ride in the side cart.
And they have theirs, of course, all decked out for the Texas Rangers.
Oh, they do. Look at that little model.
And here we have St. John the Apostle United Methodist Church coming right up the street next. Love Makes Heroes is the theme of this float, and it's sponsored by St. John the Apostle United Methodist Church. They're a newcomer to the parade this year. We always love when we have a first-time entry because they get to see all of the excitement and why so many people participate in the Arlington 4th of July parade.
Oh, look, they're waving excited.
They are thrilled to be here. Smart people with an umbrella, that's the way to go. Now, they were established in 1985, and their congregation loves supporting local heroes, especially military personnel, police officers, firefighters, our teachers, our medical professionals, and we can't forget our world champion, Texas Rangers.
Well, that's another thing.
We're not going to forget ever.
No, we are sure not. Home run for heroes.
And then we have Watkins High School, home of Cougar Nation. We're going to start this parade entry today with the Watkins High School cheerleaders.
Woo.
Cougar Pride is alive and well. Leading the team this season are co-captains Chase Rhodes and Sienna Berry and Captain Kaylee Davidson. They put in a ton of work to get ready for the parade. They do it every year under the direction of assistant coach Christian Smith and their head coach Raven Darby.
And they look amazing.
They do.
Lots
and so
of energy.
does the Starline dance team. We're going to see them coming up.
Oh, there they are.
There we go.
They're
So they are an award-winning drill team. We say that all the time, don't we?
That's Arlington, Texas.
They are.
The schools in Arlington, they can really put out some good entertainers.
They are wonderful. So like all of the clubs in the area, they are here to entertain you. They work hard. They're dedicated. They study hard. And they put on great performances.
And they may be tired by the end of the day.
They are going to be tired.
But they look great.
Enthusiastic.
Yes.
And you know, you just can't have a parade without the Watkins High School Cougar Band. They're here today representing Cougar Nation. They're under the direction of drum majors Ryan McGraw, Lindsey Wynn, Julia, and Juliana Patino. Band directors for the Cougar Band are Philip Cadenhead, Pedro Maldonado, Cody Chu, and Dwayne Stokely. Give it up for this lead Cougar marching band. And a drum
Makes you
line,
wanna bounce.
one of my favorites.
Yeah, kind of keeps you going, doesn't it?
It gets the crowd up on their feet every time. Thank you, Cougar Nation. Excellent job today.
Kind of got us some upbeat going. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. The City of Dalworthington Gardens, DWG, a rural oasis in the heart of the Metroplex, was established in 1934 at the suggestion of Eleanor Roosevelt. Dalworthington Gardens takes its name from a combination of Dallas, Fort Worth, and Arlington. DWG is 1.8 square miles with about 2,300 residents who pride themselves on having one of the lowest crime rates in the Metroplex thanks to their outstanding police department and Mayor Laurie Bianco. She's done an outstanding job in DWG, so we're proud to call her a neighboring city and a partner in this community. And we love it. There's their Citizens on Patrol, part of DWG. That is a nice community, and again, we all share in this space called Arlington.
Absolutely.
We're all neighbors. And Laurie Bianco, again, nice job that you've done there in the city. Great community.
Since 1954, the North Arlington Little League, also known as Knoll Ball, has provided a safe and fun environment for kids of all ages and talent levels to learn and love baseball. And in case y'all didn't hear, we're in a baseball city.
Oh, we are.
We won the World Series.
Yes, we did.
And that's what these kids are learning all about. This year is their 70th anniversary of making baseball memories. So happy birthday to the North Arlington Little League. Y'all don't look a day over 50.
No, not at all. Sweet little things.
It's a great sport.
Working hard. Look, they're walking this parade too. They've got to get that athletic ability going.
Yes, they
All
play
right.
baseball all day.
And here we have coming up Men Serving God. They are a Christian-based organization that encourages men to use their talents, time, and abilities in service to others in the community, church, and home. Today they honor their hero, Dennis Brown, who lived his life in service to God, his family, his church, and the community. Join them in striving to hit a home run for our hero and honor Dennis Brown's family, who is riding on the float today.
The Tree Huggers are Arlington's arborists, and they're with us in the parade today. They handle everything from hazardous tree removals to sick tree evaluations. So when you need a tree professional in Arlington, these are the people to call. So everyone go home and give your trees a big hug. Oh my goodness, we're gonna see.
Oh, look. Okay, that's funny.
Look at this, great job.
Okay, here we go. Colorful landscape and more. They love nothing more than beautiful spaces created from new gardens and innovative designs. They have served Arlington for 11 years. Don't forget to keep an eye on your outdoor spaces during the hot weeks ahead. Colorful landscape and more.
I definitely need to give them a call.
Yeah, I
it's
do
so hard
too.
to keep things alive during the summer.
And it has been a tough one.
Yes.
And so that's a good thing that they have multiple vehicles too. So it looks like they're doing a lot of work in this area.
They look equipped to handle the
Look
jobs
equipped.
at hand.
Look at the little truck on the back. They're
Oh,
ready to go.
They've got even your blow-up truck as well. So they're ready for any occasion. Here we have our Fallon Dafa. This is a self-improvement practice that's rooted in ancient Chinese culture that's now practiced in more than 100 countries. The core of their teachings includes truthfulness, compassion, and forbearance. The practitioners seek these values by practicing exercises and meditation. They also study and apply these principles to daily life. These lessons are taught free of charge, and they're open to everyone in the community. The local practice sites and free workshops are on their website at fallon.dallas.net.
Wow, look at the beautiful colors too.
This is a very lovely entry with the intricacy
nice.
of their float. You mentioned the colors.
Yes. Great calming spirit.
Yes, I think that's what they are all about. They say, it's ancient practice, so, it's proven over time that can help us really be able to be truthful, to demonstrate compassion, all of those things that are so important in our day-to-day lives, and it's good to be reminded.
Oh, hands down. Hands down. This, matter of fact, it just kind of calmed the space, just having them walk through. We kind of needed that.
Absolutely. And here comes the vintage tractor collection that belongs to Robert Sherwood. He's a former longtime president of the Arlington Historical Society. These tractors were invented in the 19th century to help modernize farming by replacing the horse and plow.
All right, and coming up, here we go again. I'm telling you, it is a day of Jeeps. I love it. The Cowtown Crawlers. Sounds like a type of a bug, but it's a group of friends who love to go off-roading all around the United States. They travel to off-road parks and do community service projects together. They hope to see you on the trails someday soon.
Do you go off-roading in your Jeep, Letitia?
Only when I bump a curb headed to the levee, trying to get past the barricades. That's about as off-roading as I get. But after this,
you and I can off-road together.
I think we might be doing some off-roading. Yes, we're going to have to.
I feel like you're going to have about 100 new friends at the end of this parade.
I'm loving this. This is a great way to see Jeeps decorated. Again, though, theirs is cooler than mine.
And I don't know. I think some people are clowning around coming up here. It's the DFW Clowns Are Us Clown Alley. They have members from Fort Worth to Rockwall. These clowns are appearing in the parade for their 26th year this year. They're knocking it out of the park for our heroes.
Nice. And here coming up is the Ulster's project mission is to help young Christian-based potential leaders from Northern Ireland and the United States become peacemakers by providing a safe environment to learn skills they need to unite people when differences divide them. Ulster's Project Arlington is proud to celebrate their 30th anniversary and have participated in the Arlington Parade every year. That's long
amazing.
Time. That's doing good work.
They are incredible. Well, if you're in Arlington, then you know the original Arlington school was Arlington High School, or as they call it, the Arlington High School. And today we have our Colt cheerleaders. They're proud to represent the Arlington High School. They are, just like all the rest, world champions. They hold titles from the National Cheerleading Association and Cheer Bulls Nationals. They're also a four-time UIL Spirit State Championship finalist, currently holding the highest UIL Spirit ranking in the Arlington ISD. You'll see, too, their football players are out there.
I'm really proud of them.
The Colt cheerleaders today. Their head coach is Olivia Miller. They embody the spirit of pride and tradition. As they would tell you, first here, best here.
Oh, that's greatness. And I'll tell you what, it is really nice to see these football players. Those girls cheer them on game after game, and here they are cheering them on.
And you don't have to ask them twice. They're always there to serve. And they're not alone, because we have the Colt Kickers drill team, also award-winning and deserving. They've been kicking it since 1969. The team is led by Anna Ruiz, Janie Loya, Vanessa Garnica, and Valerie Mayfield. The kickers are under the direction of Carolyn Lukow. Keep it up.
And look at their great uniforms. Those were beautiful.
Arlington High has such tradition. Like we said earlier, there's so many people in our community that are Arlington High School graduates, played in the band, were on the drill team, played sports for Arlington High. My father graduated from Arlington High School. And they remember the Arlington High School band, even back then, always outstanding, and today is no different. And we're going to see if they're going to play us a number.
I'm hoping we're going to get a song in. Let's wave at them. Let's go look here.
All right.
Oh, here they go. There we go.
We're going to hear it. Horns up.
nice is that? And
Arlington
you know what?
High School, the original
Yes.
high school in Arlington.
And I tell you what, there's nothing better than a band parent.
You know, you are going to see them all year long, but especially in the 4th of July parade.
Yes. Talk
with
about
the water bottles and
warriors.
making sure, you know, that their kids are hydrated. They're spritzed, you know, with some nice cooling water.
Oh, and look who's coming in the red car. Look at that. Miss Cinderella of the Boys and Girls Club of Arlington. Every year, a select group of Arlington's young women compete to see who can raise the most money to support the many programs of the Boys and Girls Club in Arlington and wear the Miss Cinderella crown. This year, it is our pleasure to welcome the current Miss Cinderella, Georgia Adams. Thank you for your hard work that you did to help the children in our community and become strong, confident leaders. Nice job, ladies.
Excellent.
Great
young
job.
Young people doing great work. You know we're in good hands.
We are. Good work, ladies. Oh, and look. Oh, I think they brought up
they did.
a lot of the Cinderellas.
This is terrific. You know, these kinds of organizations really help, especially young girls, develop their confidence, develop their leadership skills, you know, public speaking, all of those things that are going to be so important in their future.
Future leaders right here, and really they're leaders now.
They are
even at
leaders
their
now.
age, they are sitting as examples within the community of how to get involved, how to help others, how to know what's in your community and where your community might need some support. And the Boys and Girls Club of Arlington, they do such an outstanding job servicing this area. So we're really fortunate to have them and the young women that compete in the Cinderella.
I agree with you. I think sometimes students are overlooked, but they have a very unique perspective on how to solve the problems of the world today.
Yes.
And to be listened to and to be able to inform people like me about their thoughts on all of the issues that we face in society. It is their future.
And again,
so
these
I'm just
ladies,
so proud of them.
yeah, and they raise money. They're out there, so if next year you see a donor form come your way, please give some support.
Absolutely. Arlington Classics Academy is up next today. They've been building bright futures through a timeless education since they opened in 1999, and they became Arlington's first public charter school. Today's academy has grown to 3 campuses. They serve more than 1,500 students in kindergarten through 8th grade. The students are sharing their school pride on the blue and green float.
All right, here we go. The Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport's Department of Public Safety delivers professional police, fire, and aviation security to the airport community. The airport's public safety team has proudly participated in the Arlington Parade for more than 10 years and wishes everyone a happy and safe July 4th. And I'll tell you what, having the DFW airport police just makes me feel good. When I head out to the airport knowing that there are eyes on what's going on, it's nice to know that they're taking care of things there at the airport.
They really do support us every day, coming and going from the airport and beyond, and we're just always grateful.
And I'll tell you what, they've got some great looking vehicles
I don't think
too.
people know how much support and law enforcement is there, as well as fire service at DFW Airport.
And I'll tell you look at their vehicles. And the other thing I think is what's nice about Dallas-Fort Worth is the communications between the DFW Airport Police to the Arlington Police,
Absolutely.
to the Dalworthington Gardens Police team, but that the communication in this area is very strong, and which makes us a stronger community.
We have a firm foundation in mutual aid, supporting communities who need help at the time. And that's all the cities working together to make sure that mutual aid happens when it's needed.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what,
Also, they have done a very impressive entry today.
I was going to say, look at the vehicles.
We've seen all kinds of different services from DFW Airport.
They're pretty set.
And we're going to see even more, because it's security, law enforcement, fire service, all under the public safety umbrella at DFW Airport.
Well, we should all feel secure.
And you know, when in fire service, you know, there's some unique challenges when you're a fire service for an airport. So they're expertly skilled and trained to be able to take care of anything that might happen there. And we're going to see coming up.
Oh, they're even brought out the
ambulance
engine.
and the fire service.
Look at that engine.
Yes. Very impressive.
So we can feel sure
no matter what happens
that
at an
Dallas-Fort
airport.
Worth is taken care of in that area.
Absolutely. We're in good hands. And they do amazing entries every year. They spare no expense to come out.
Oh, yes.
And show us what safety looks like.
They are.
I hope everyone can hear the siren.
I know. I hope you can, folks.
It is a very impressive.
Oh, there we
engine.
go.
There we go.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
Yes.
DiningBooze.com is a family business that builds custom residential and commercial dining booths right here in DFW. So if you're looking for something for your home, you have a bunch of kids, or you have friends over, guests over all the time, and you need something custom built, these are the people to give a call to. Driving his own 1932 Ford Cabriolet is Tony Duran, and along with Tony today is his mom Jackie and her grandsons Donovan and Dre, and they want to say happy 4th of July to everyone viewing the parade today.
Well, and another tidbit, an old Arlingtonite. So, grew up in Arlington.
Very nice.
Yes. Oh, here we go. Agtown Gators football, along with Agtown Gators Dolls, are newly formed youth sports organization for kids ages 4 through 12. The Gator family is proud to participate in the Home Run for Heroes parade today. Join them as they continue to grow and support our community. You can find the Gators at theagtowngators.com. Great job,
Love
Gators.
it, love it, love it.
Nice job, Gators. Go Gators. Again, we're a sports town, a music town, a community that gathers.
are.
There's a lot of great things happening.
We're also a town who loves some Kona Ice.
Oh, yeah.
Especially on days like this.
This would be nice.
The breeze went away.
Can we catch them?
I think we could probably give a shout out and see.
Yes.
But I think everyone in Arlington has visited a Kona Ice truck at some point because they're around our community all the time, making their second parade appearance this year. But they're ready to add some icy excitement and cool fun to our event. So
All right.
if you need them, give them a shout, Kona Ice.
All right. The Wiley Antique Machinery Society takes old tractors and equipment, gets them running good, and shows them off so the youngins can see how things were done in the good old days. They might be painted up all nice and pretty or left in their work clothes and not painted at all, but they're shown at tractor shows and parades, at events, and anywhere else. Old-timey stuff is requested. I say old-timey stuff is always needed.
I think so.
Yes. Look at that. And those still work.
These are great.
They
Get the
look
John Deere
amazing.
tractor.
Look, that still runs. How beautiful is that?
I know they put a lot of effort, a lot of work into really restoring and keeping the integrity of these older, what did they call them, old-timey vehicles?
Old-timey, yes. They called them old-timey.
Well, you know, the machines are old-timey. We're not old-timey.
We're not. No, nor are the drivers. They are not.
They're not old-timey at all.
No, look at that one. Look
That's
at that.
great.
That is beautiful.
There
That's
are
a John
lot of
Deere
tractor
classic.
enthusiasts. Many of my uncles are John Deere enthusiasts.
Oh.
They know a lot about these tractors, can give you all the details.
Look at this. He's got him a sun protection with some decor coming down.
He's got the farm
holiday.
on. The Arlington Mustangs enjoy participating in Special Olympics sports practices, competitions, picnics, and of course the 4th of July parade every year. This is their 10th year to take part in our fabulous parade, and we look forward to seeing them every year. We love them. Go Arlington Mustangs. Rangers fans. Rangers alert.
Again. Oh, look at this. We have J&M Electrical Services. They want to wish everyone a happy July 4th. If your AC can't keep up with the Texas summer heat, J&M is here for all your commercial and residential needs to keep your days cool and your nights lit up.
Oh, that's great.
Hey, I'm telling you, that might be nice right
It's
now.
convertible Jeep.
Oh, yeah, there it is. I tell you what, having a little bit of cool air would be good.
All
Where
right.
do we see?
Symphony Arlington is here to add some class to the parade. The Symphony was founded in 2000 and brings stellar music to the Arlington Music Hall from October to May. They do 8 concerts that showcase 100 professional musicians. Marvin Sutton, a former Arlington City Councilman, is president of the Symphony's board of directors.
All right, here we go. DFW birthday parades began at the beginning of COVID pandemic in April of 2020 when children's birthdays, celebrations, and everything else were a big no-no. The group spreads joy and happiness to children, whether it's their birthday or just a day when a smile is needed. They can complete with decorated vehicles, honks, waves, and even gifts as a courtesy to our community's children. If you see them in your neighborhood, give them a wave. How a wave? How nice is that?
That's fabulous.
Remember those days? I do.
I remember them driving around, seeing a lot of yard signs and things like that.
Waving, making people see joy again.
Yes.
I would say, and you got to leave it to the Jeep people.
Very special.
Right? And
I
I'm
think
just
so.
telling you, do you see all the Jeeps in that window? I mean, the ducks? Look at those. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, we're going to have to find out the meaning.
Yeah. Someone out there, Google.
I don't
And
feel like you'd
let's
miss
see.
those Jeeps coming to your home. to
No,
honk and
you
wave
wouldn't miss.
And drop off a gift.
Now that brings some joy right there.
All right. So does Janet and Leonard Ellis. They're with us today in the parade. They have the largest Betty Boop collection in the entire world. They're actually in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Oh, wow.
For having the largest Betty Boop collection. The Ellises and their Betty Boops are looking for a building here in Arlington to create the first and only Betty Boop Museum with their private collection, which includes what you're seeing right here, the 1952 convertible Betty Boop car.
Wow, that was beautiful. Ahoy there, ahoy there be pirates. I sure want to be. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water, here comes Captain Jack and the crew of Black Pearl making their way through Arlington on their annual holiday voyage. This fun-loving group of scallywags create fun and mayhem wherever they go. Don't say they didn't warn you. Oh, I would say.
Complete with a mermaid.
Complete with a mermaid. What a
There's
nice
Captain
float.
Jack. We see you, Captain Jack.
Hey, that's
We
some
have our
real
eyes on
stuff
you.
there.
Excellent. We love it.
That looks great.
Following them are some fabulous thespians from the one and only Theater Arlington.
Nice.
They say hooray for heroes today with their patriotic float, complete with cape-wearing crusaders and a bevy of Texas Rangers fans. Theater Arlington is the city's only professional live theater, bringing educational programming and performances to audiences big and small for over 51 years, and they're going to rock us.
That's incredible.
We love it. We
love our
Theater
neighbors.
Arlington.
Theater Arlington,
They're
downtown
fabulous.
Arlington,
I
great location.
I just saw Still Magnolias there recently.
All right, here we come. Hightower Service Inc. They've been keeping Arlington cool since 1952. Hightower Service is a heating, cooling, and electrical company, and one of the heroes who will come running if your AC isn't. And I'll tell you what, the last couple of weekends at the Levitt, there were some cooling units out there to keep us cool from HSI. So
Bring the big industrial ones.
thank you for loving the community,
Yes,
HSI.
absolutely. Well, we're
Nice job.
We are not done with the parade yet, but we're getting close.
No, we are.
And I just want to say, before our next entry shows up,
Yes.
what a joy it's been to be here, to experience the excitement, to co-host with you. It's just been a fabulous day.
Agree. Anita, what fun. Who knew? Who knew? You were such a good trainer. Again, rookie year one. We'll work on it.
Well, rookie for both of us on the broadcast.
I tell
so
you
we've
what.
never done this before.
Love that the city does this for all the communities. Matlock Place, my dad, the retirement center, they're all out watching.
Oh,
so,
that's wonderful.
guys, so glad you guys get to do this in the city of Arlington, the school district.
Most
Everybody
definitely.
partners to bring this to the community.
And we are going to wrap it up with our last band today. And our cheer team and our drill team, we're going to start with the Bowie High School cheerleaders.
Woohoo!
They have become a force to be reckoned with, and I see them perform all the time, so I can tell you that's true. There's 45 members, and they get stronger every year. Through jumps, technique, and immense spirit, they are proud to represent their beloved Bowie High School, so let's hear it for the orange and blue.
All right, let's go.
Bowie High School, we love it. And of course, behind the cheerleaders are the Bowie Bells drill team. They're celebrating 50 years today. Can you believe that?
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
They're the pride of Bowie High School. The award-winning Bowie Bells are under the direction of Jada Gray and Taylor Hayes, and they're led by officers Alexis Sanders, Alani Perkins, and Morgan Few. This last school year, the Bells were named grand champions at the Showtime International Dance Competition with their officers' hip-hop routine, which was one of the highest scoring routines of the day.
Wow.
So be sure to catch the Bells when they perform. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
They're going to perform in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Oh, I just got chills.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Even in
that's
this heat.
amazing.
So we have been dying to announce that. We're so proud of them. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
That's such a
Our
big
very
deal.
own Bowie Bells will be there.
I'll tell you what, there's another theme going through. There's a lot of awards that these bands and these cheerleaders
yes.
that they receive that come out of Arlington, Texas.
They work. You know, Arlington ISD is nationally known as a fine arts district. And I know how much you love the fine arts running the Levitt.
Oh,
You know, we're
we sure
producing
do.
musicians, we're producing actors, and who knows what this
what's going to come out of these bands.
Is going to be seen. We just don't know.
No, we
But
don't.
we do know that while they're in high school, they are some of the best talents that we've had in Arlington. So we're going to see the last of our marching bands today, and that's the James Bowie High School Volunteers Band. They're internationally acclaimed. Their band is celebrating 15 years under the direction of the fabulous Romaldo Solis. He is outstanding. Teaches these kids so much about music and about life. The band's parade selection is Arlington's favorite, Main Street America. So go Falls, and thank you for wrapping up our parade today.
Man, they sound great. What a treat. Nice. Well, Anita,
It has been
it's been a
outstanding.
treat, and I tell you what, we're getting close to the very end as we start to wind it down. The parade line up crew, look, this couldn't have happened without the crew that makes this happen. These tireless community, by the way, community volunteers and assorted board members are all the grand finale. Let's give them a big round of applause, you guys at home.
Even if you're at home.
Do
round
it.
of applause.
Have a safe 4th. I don't know about you. What a great July 4th it's been. How nice that this happens in the city of Arlington. Listen, this parade committee, you guys, they are volunteers. They will start working in the next few weeks on next year's parade.
They absolutely will. Meetings will happen all year long. Volunteers will be recruited. Decorations will be sought after.
Yes.
Donations will be secured. So we can come back next year
Yes.
and hopefully bring an even better parade than we saw this year, which is going to be hard to top.
Yes, and I'll tell you
Okay.
what, home run for heroes.
Yes.
What a parade theme for today's. We saw community today, award-winning bands. We celebrated the Texas Rangers. What about, the National Honor Museum
Yes.
medal? Oh, there's the board folks.
We
There's
had
Sparky up
all
there.
of the clubs and organizations, the businesses, local business communities.
Yes.
Huge entry from the
Huge.
Arlington Chamber of Commerce. We saw the school board. Who haven't we seen today?
I don't know.
in
This
parade?
community sure comes together. And you know what? We're going to close it out with the Arlington Police Department. You guys,
Yes.
they do amazing work in the city of Arlington, keeping us all safe and protected. And I tell you what, it doesn't happen without these guys, along with fire and the other
Absolutely.
first responders throughout our city. So I will tell you,
Keeping us all safe. It
Yes.
was such an honor to be with you all today, and we look forward to seeing you at next year's 4th of July parade. Bye, everyone.
happy July 4th.
Oh, I'm so excited for 4th
Yes.
of July.
It'll be great.